In this video today, we are going to be unboxing this Haiboxing 2995 12 scale 4-wheel drive RC truck and giving it a test run, first glance, look over, and see what it's like. So, welcome to the channel. My name's Troy. This is Roadside RC. If you're new, what you'll tend to find here is bashing, crawling, drifting, racing, plus product review videos and how-tos. And today, like I said, this is the latest iteration of the Haiboxing 2995. It has been out before in a previous iteration. They've done some upgrades, they've done some changes to it, and here we are with this newest version. We're going to get it out of the box and we're going to see what we find. All right, quick interruption. This is actually future me from the end of the video now telling you that if you don't stick around and watch this whole thing, you are missing out. You don't want to know what I do to this truck by the end of this video. So stay around, watch till the end. You're not going to regret it. Similar to what we've seen with previous models, comes with a beautiful 1600 milliamp 2S lipo. Comes with the USB charger, which is, slow, but is adequate, does do the job if you need it to, but it has the T-plug or Dean's connector on it, so that means if you have a hobby grade charger, you can charge these very fast. A couple spare body clips, because you always tend to lose those, and a couple tools. It has stickers, so you can actually decorate the body however you would like. Grill, side stickers, all this kind of stuff. It's usually pretty fun. Instruction manual here. What I like about this is Haiboxing is really good about making sure full spare parts list and including optional parts like improved shocks, metal hexes, different balls. You can even do exploded diagrams in here. So if you do happen to break anything, you can actually see how it goes apart, see what screws you need to access to get things off and fix the issue. Moving on to the truck itself, it looks very similar on the outside to the previous model. I don't see anything directly that is different from it. My understanding the differences are once we get in under the hood here. So let's get these body pins off and let's see what we've got. So we have our lights connected. So we got to be careful. It does have the light bar up there. Wait a second. Now that's different. I don't remember the previous model didn't have that huge light bar. I'm going to be very curious to see it and what that looks like. It does look like you can unplug it, and then it does also have front headlights up here. So we should be kind of nice for nighttime driving. Under here, it looks like is where the changes have come from the previous iteration. So that is a huge 550 size brushed motor. That should definitely give us more power than the previous model. The other thing I'm noticing is it looks like the servo and the ESC orientation has changed. And yes, it looks like we have a standard 3-wire servo. So we need to look at that and see. That might mean that even if you break the servo, many aftermarket servos will fit in its place and could be upgraded. That is a great thing. Previous model was a 5-wire servo, which meant if you needed to upgrade anything, it was difficult. I also see, it looks like we have a spare port here. So maybe if you wanted to run some auxiliary lights or something else, it looks like you might be able to tap off of that and have some other power. Again, battery here plus battery here, which means, so yes, you are getting two 2S lipo batteries, 1600 milliamp with the truck out of the box. It does have full metal diff cup or drive cups, drive shafts. The diff cups on the differential plus all gearing in the truck is metal, so that is definitely good. Very, very solid truck, just like that. These shocks are non-oil filled, as you can see by the bounce, but they are at least preload adjustable. So as I'm noticing the front's looking like it's sitting a little low. We can come in here and adjust the preload on those shocks and adjust how that suspension works. One thing that's fun is they did leave the plastic on the body shell, so that means you get to do the peel. Aha, check that out. This truck compared to its 16th scale and 18th scale brother. So this is the 16889, really one of my favorite trucks that they offer. Here's the 18859A, the brushless version, 18th scale. So you can see here what you got is definitely a much bigger vehicle with this. Not only do you end up with more ground clearance really than the other two, you have taller tires, bigger stance. So bigger does not necessarily mean faster, does not necessarily mean better. All of these definitely have a place for it, but this is definitely, of the vehicles, it's going to be the one that goes over roughest terrain the easiest. It's going to have the easiest time through taller grass, things like that. So really, depending on where you are, all three of these can be really, really fun choices. So you got to just look to see what makes the most sense for you. There, those LEDs lit up. Check it out. All right, stickers are on. Batteries are in the controller, batteries charged up in the truck. Let's go give this thing a bash and see how it does. Quick check, make sure your speed switch, because this vehicle does have variable speed here to where maybe if you have a more novice driver, you can turn the speed down or you can turn it up. Mine was at about 50% and I was like, why is this truck so dang slow? Yeah. Always check the speed switch. First runs of this 2995 Haiboxing are done. I'm gonna be honest, I had a blast with it. I think the upgrades they've done to this thing, it did feel like the steering was better and the power was definitely better compared to the first model. I mean, on full speed with 2S, it was really, really pretty fun. I mean, I really enjoyed what we had there. Now, what I'm curious about is, will it do 3S? Let's see what we got. All right, kids, don't try this at home. Literally through a series of adapters because I don't run a lot of Deans. All right, controller is on. We are either gonna make smoke or it's gonna work. What do you think? Let's see. It works. Oh my gosh. All right, I'm gonna get the duct tape out and we're gonna wrap this thing up and we're gonna see what this thing does. It runs on 3S. Yes, it runs on 3S. Oh, that's so much better. Oh my gosh. Oh, ouch. And it completely lives. It took that hit. almost got myself. Oosh, there we go. Oosh. All right, so 3S completely works on this truck and turns it into a whole different animal. It really, really runs pretty good on that. Now, I have something different I want to try, which is I kind of want a bigger tire on it. So, I know, it's a crawler tire. It doesn't make any sense, but these are the Element Ecto. These are the stock tires off the Element Ecto. I'm going to see if they will bolt up and see what the truck does with those on it. Now that's just silly right there. I don't know. You make the call. What do you think? Silly? Awesome? Is it good? Is it bad? It works. Steering works. 3S, big tire. Let's go see how it does. Did you see those front tires ballooning up as it did a wheelie? That's pretty ridiculous. So I apologize to Haiboxing right now for putting 3S and big stupid tires on their truck, and I apologize to Element for what I'm probably about to do to their crawler tires. Let's see how this thing jumps with those big tires on there. Oh, beautifully. Ooh. Oh. All right, I'm curious, will it backflip? Oh, it nailed a backflip! Are you kidding me? It actually nailed one! Oh gosh. Oh, that's just stupid. That's just ridiculous. Oh, it didn't make it that time. Does it live? It lives. Look at that. Look at that, it completely lives. So yes, non-oil filled shocks, yes, it's brushed, but with big tires, 3S lipo, it's literally out there doing backflips, and like good backflips too. Thank you to Element RC for making a beadlock and a crawler tire that when you bash it and it balloons out, it still doesn't rip and it still doesn't tear, it still doesn't come out of the beadlock. So thumbs up to Element for that. And again, apologize for doing that. And to the engineers at Haiboxing, thank you for making it 3S capable. Thank you for all the metal driveline and everything, so I can do backflips with big stupid tires on 3S and land it, and it still drives off and takes the abuse. That's pretty crazy. And so I had to just go back on Amazon and double check. Right now, this truck's sitting at $119 with a $10 coupon, 109. Are you kidding me? $109, and you're out there bashing. You throw a 3S battery on it and some big tires, and you're doing backflips for just over $100? Like, come on. I think this might be my new favorite Haiboxing truck. I've always said that that 16th scale truck that I showed you earlier was my hands down favorite Haiboxing. This thing just did backflips with big tires on it in 3S. And it took some pretty nasty hits along the way and kept going. That speaks a lot for itself. So, hey, I don't know. I don't think it needs brushless. I think I need to find a 3S battery that might actually fit it. But otherwise, I don't think it really needs brushless. I don't know. Trip to the skate park? What do you think? What do we need to do next with this truck? You let me know down in the comments. What do you want to see from it? And maybe we can make it happen. But I'm going to go work on some other stuff. I'm out of here for right now. Thank you very much for your support. Please come over here, check out some other videos we've already made, and we will see you in the next one. So thank you and goodbye.